Today I'm going to show you guys how I heat style my wavy hair. Kind of that blowout look is something that I like to do occasionally, especially when I'm traveling. I know I've shared this in a couple of other videos, but they were vlog style videos and I know not everybody watches those. I shampooed and conditioned and my hair has been drying for a little bit now, so I might have to re-wet it just a little bit to add my leave-in because I do want to add a little bit of moisture into my hair. So as like a leave-in type product, I know this is a curly hair product and brand, but this is definitely lightweight enough that it works really well for heat styling as well. It's the Rizos Curls Refresh and Detangle Spray. I really do want to try that brand. What's it called? Color Wow or Wow or something. They have like smoothing type products and apparently a really good smoothing spray that's really good for wavy curly hair when it's heat styled. So let me know if you guys have tried that. I would love to try that out. But this will work just as like a leave-in moisturizing type product. I'm just gonna spray a little bit onto my hands and apply it like this since I feel like it's just easier to control how much product I'm using. That way I'm not applying too much. Then I'm just grabbing my wet brush and I'm going to detangle my hair really well. And then I'm also going to grab this Briogeo volumizing spray. I've told you guys in recent videos I'm still kind of unsure about this, but I'm trying to keep using it right now to fully form my opinion on it, and I've never used it when I heat style my hair, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to see if it adds some volume. I'm just applying this to my root area. Just brushing through one more time. And then I'm gonna grab my blow dryer and go over my hair. For a second there, I almost forgot about heat protectant, but I was just blow drying on a very low, like warm heat setting. But obviously I'm gonna need a heat protectant, so I'm just using this Tresemme one. This is what I have right now. I used to use the IGK one, but my bottle was pretty old because I don't heat style that often. So I need to pick up another heat protectant that I really like. It's nothing fancy, I just blow dried my hair, and as you can see now that it's pretty much completely dry, it's looking crazy. This is honestly not even like the worst of it. I feel like because I put product in it, it's not quite as crazy, but it's still not great. I'm gonna start sectioning it off and then I'll brush each section out before I go ahead and style. Okay, so what I'm using is what I have always used in the other videos I've shown you guys this, the Tymo 2-in-1 Airflow. Yes, if you guys remember, I have worked with them in the past, but this video is not sponsored by them. This is just my personal favorite hair tool to get like the blowout kind of look with minimal heat damage. I will have this link down below in case you guys are interested. You can find it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure everything from the Tymo brand is on Amazon. And basically how this works is it is like a straightener. It looks like this, but it's round. So it obviously gives your hair that really nice, beautiful, loose wave without having any weird kinks that you might get from a straightener. And it has all of these little holes along the barrel. And then you can press this button right here above the power button and it turns on this like cooling airflow, which makes sense why it's called the airflow. And it comes out there very gently and cools your hair and sets it as it's being curled basically. So I'll show you guys how it works. I'm just gonna grab a small section. I always kind of start at the back here and I take about 1-inch section. I'll grab this, turn on the airflow button, and when I'm styling I usually just leave it on the whole time because it's easier. Start at the top, move down. Then when I'm about like a third of the way or halfway down, I start kind of doing this loose curl situation. I don't twist it too much because I don't want like a super tight curl. I'll wait till I get to the bottom and then I like twist a little bit more. But obviously I'll run my fingers through at the end and it's not going to be too like curled or anything because I have really long hair. I'm going to take my hair down and move on to the next section. But I will say, you guys, I didn't think of this before, how I have a black shirt on and it always kind of like blends into my hair. So At the end, I'll change my shirt so you guys can actually see how it actually turns out looking without my hair blending into my shirt. So just be aware of that. And as you can kind of see, when I get to this top last section, I'm brushing out the strands before I go in so that everything is for sure really smooth and I don't have any like frizz at the top of my head. And then I'm also starting that like twist of the straightener, curler, whatever you want to call it, a little bit earlier up here at the top. You can kind of see starting that slight twist a little bit earlier just so that I get more volume, kind of like at the root of my hair, but still not twisting too much to where it's not like a super tight curl or anything. Alright, I went ahead and changed my shirt. Obviously, I don't know if you guys can tell in this lighting, but in person I can definitely tell that I still have some frizz and my hair just needs to calm down a bit. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. It's usually the most frizzy right after it's done, but I do like to go in with an oil and I prefer something sort of lightweight. I'm gonna use the Bread hair oil today. This is just their everyday hair gloss. I think they repackaged this so it's in a different bottle now. It's a little bit easier, like a dropper or something, but this works too. I'm just kind of dropping some onto my hands. And then I'll take most of it and kind of go over my ends here. This stuff smells so good. And slowly work my way up the length of my hair. Then when I feel like there's not too much product on my hands, I'll kind of like go over my roots a little bit because I do feel like there's just some frizz up there that's wanting to stick around. It just has sort of that like loose wave look to it. And my ends do look really thick because I don't really have layers in my hair, which I know is not great for somebody with naturally wavy curly hair, but I've been kind of just trimming my own hair the last while and I haven't been to a salon in a long time, so at least my ends are fresh. That's the main thing for me. I do definitely want to get some layers added in at some point, but it's not like a huge priority for me at this very moment. It looks so thick, like when it's freshly styled like this with like the loose waves, because it's not like I straightened my hair, so it doesn't look like flat or anything. So hopefully you guys can see my hair better with a lighter shirt on. Anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I do feel like this is the best routine for heat styling that gives me the least amount of heat damage, if that makes sense. And I feel like my waves look really good after I do this. Like once I style my hair natural again, I'll still get really good definition. It doesn't like make it seem really damaged like I feel like some other hair tools can do. So yeah, let me know if you found what works for you to heat style your hair in the comments, and also share in the comments what other videos you want to see from me. I'm trying to be really consistent with my content right now, so I'm constantly looking for new ideas. And also, if you do want to see more content from me, I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.